Hi, I'm Suzanne Williams with Essential Oils, Health Matters, and Living the Wholesome Life. And we are on week 37, day 2 of our positive, peaceful affirmations that we are doing every day, Monday through Friday. We are following Dr. Susan Lawton's book, Positive Peaceful Growth Calendar, that you can get at Aroma Tools or Oil Life. If you love positive affirmations, or if you love music therapy, if you love essential oils and aromatherapy, you're going to love this book. I love so many of the affirmations in this book, and the songs are very encouraging. The affirmation that we are concentrating on the entire week is, I expect to see miracles. Okay, when I first saw this affirmation, I was so excited about it because I am a big believer in miracles. There are so many miracles that I've read about that have happened in my own personal family, that have happened to others. I can see God's hand in our lives, directing our lives, and when I see God's hand in our lives, it's a miracle, right? And whether it's big, whether it's small, miracles don't have to be big. Although, if they're big, they're way more memorable. So that might be something that we journal about each day. In fact, I remember listening to a talk by Henry B. Eyring. He is an apostle in our church, and he basically said that every day he wrote how he saw the hand of God in his life each day. How did I see the hand of God in my life today? And he basically said, God isn't just doing these things for me, although he is, but he's giving me these experiences for my posterity too, so that they will believe in the love that God has for us, in the power that God has to change things that seem impossible to possible. And anyway, I'll try. It might be I haven't seen that talk for a long time. I know it's on the internet. I'll try to see it, find it. If you find it before I find it, great, put it on. I would anyway, so we can all look at it again. So, but when I first saw this affirmation, I expect to see miracles, I thought, there are so many miracles happening every day. What I want to do is I want to just start a book just for me and my family called Suzanne's Book of Miracles, and just ask a lot of my friends, hey, I am starting to collect miracles, and or accounts about miracles, and I would love to know of a miracle that has happened in your life. I just bet that I'm going to get story after story, account after account, experience after experience about how God's hand is working in our lives, softening hearts, healing people, making what's impossible seem possible. God, he's a God of miracles. He is a miracle worker, and he loves us, and he will work miracles in our lives if we will ask for them, if we have eyes to see and ears to hear. And then too, the secret ingredient, that's not secret, but the main ingredient that I think too that also helps God work miracles in our lives is if we're following the principles that lead to those miracles. If we're following the principles of righteousness, if we're following the principles of love, if we're following the principles of keep trying, right? Just keep trying, never give up. Anyway, I love the idea of never giving up. Never giving up. And one of my heroes is Winston Churchill, who, when Hitler was forcing invading country after country, and country after country was falling, I wish I would have printed the talk. I'll have to have it printed tomorrow and give you a portion of the talk. But his talk, his famous talk, we will never surrender. We will never give up. It doesn't matter what you do. We will fight on the beaches. We will fight on the ocean. We will fight if it comes to fighting. We will fight in our country. We will fight on. Winston Churchill, the man for the hour, right? And we can be those people in our lives too with that never say die spirit. Okay, so expect to see miracles. And I have a poem I want to read to you. I'm so excited about this poem. I love it. But I'm going to read to you more as we explore bergamot essential oil, which is what we're exploring. But it's going to go along with this. I expect to see miracles. Now, the affirmation for today is, I am craving the good things in life. The goodness of life. I am craving the goodness in life. I had to think about that for a minute because I'm like, what am I craving right now? I might be craving potato chips. I might be craving Red Lobster biscuits that are so good. I might be even, I don't know what I'm craving. I'm getting together with people, that's for sure. And but what is it that what are we craving that's good in life, like the goodness in life? I thought that might be a really interesting journal question. What am I craving right now that's good? And why am I just sitting here craving it? Why am I not going out making it happen? Right? What am I craving? How can I make it happen? I love just let's connect it. Let's stop the cravings. Let's make it happen. Okay, the song for the entire week. Oh my gracious. There's a song in here that it's by Culture Club. It's called It's a Miracle. Not really connecting with it. So for my song for the entire week, I picked the song When You Believe. Well, at least that's what I said yesterday. But I'm like, you know what? When it comes to miracles, there's a lot of. I went through miracle. I was just looking at what's the perfect miracle song to be listening to this week, and I went through song after song after song, but they were all kind of really slow and just like mellow. And when I think of miracles, I think of major action happening and excitement and joy. So I'm switching my song for the week, and I'm going to a song by the Maccabeats. Now, if you don't know the Maccabeats, they are my favorite Jewish band and Jewish culture band. I was first introduced to them by my friend Liz Lemons, and because I love to celebrate Jewish holidays, because all Jewish holidays have this aspect of connecting to God, and I will celebrate basically anything that I feel like is good that connects us to God. Like I celebrate Catholic holidays too. Anyway, and I'm not Catholic either. Anyway, but back to the Maccabeats. They are this boys a cappella band for the most part, I think, and just joyous and fun and good humored. I just love them. Anyway, and so they sing this song, and sometimes they take other songs and they tweak them, which is what they did. They sing this song that's called It's All About the Neis. I think it's spelled N-A-I-S. Maybe it's spelled N-I-S. I'm not sure, but basically what Neis means in Jewish culture. Now, again, I'm not a Jewish culture expert, so I'm just going with my limited knowledge here. But basically what Neis means is the miracle. And so the song is basically, it's all about the miracle. And the miracle that this song particularly talks about is the miracle of Hanukkah. But there are so many miracles in our lives that we could just apply it to any miracle. It's all about the miracle. It's all about being joyous with how God is acting in our lives. Anyway, super cool. I will put the song in the notes for you. So it's my new song for the week. What is your song that you connect with? When you think about miracles, what's the song that you connect with? Okay, going back to the affirmation today, I'm craving the goodness of life. If there's a song that you connect with this today's affirmation to, put it in. I'm thinking of a song. I think it's called Good Vibrations. Is it by the Beach Boys? I don't even know. Gotta get those. Anyway, I will put it in the notes for you, or in the comments for you. I think you're gonna love that song. Just good things happening, good vibes. Like, right? When you think of craving the goodness of life, this song just reminds me of surfing and California and sunshine and fun and friends. Craving the good things in life. What are you craving? Go create it. Okay, so the diffuser blend that we're diffusing the whole week is 2 drops of bergamot, the oil of self-acceptance, 2 drops of thyme, the oil of releasing and forgiveness. Thyme heals all things. And 2 drops of forgiveness. Well, I'm not saying that this little bottle of thyme will heal all things. I'm basically saying that in time, everything will be healed. I'm completely a believer in that. And then 2 drops of frankincense, the king of oils, the oil of truth. Okay, so today we are going to dive into the emotional aspects of bergamot. I want you to think of bergamot. I really want us to start seeing the personalities of these essential oils and think, which friend do I want to bring in with me today for this occasion, right? Anyway, do we need to relax? Hey, let's go get my friend Lavender. Do we need to feel like we're superhero, super strong? Nothing's going to stop us. I'm going to go get my friend Cinnamon, right? And, but bergamot, oil of self-acceptance, that's going to be a friend that you're going to want to bring along a lot of different times. So, anyway, talking about bergamot essential oil. So, the first thing you need to know about bergamot essential oil is that it's a cross between a lemon and a bitter orange. Okay, are you loving this already? So, we have bitter and kind of bittersweet. And do you know that in some medicinal beliefs, they say that like cures like. So if you want to clear the bitter out of your system and you want to get to the sweetness of life, this will be a great oil for that. They say there's some conflicting stories about how did bergamot even, where was it even developed, but the story that I'm most familiar with is that it originated in the Canary Islands. Christopher Columbus took them to Calabria. Is that how you pronounce that word? I don't even know. Calabria in southern Italy, where they adjusted extremely well to the move, and now they're grown all throughout the Mediterranean. It's a sweet-smelling citrus oil with a warm floral scent. Now, the first thing, remember how we're kind of studying oils and families, right, too? We're studying the citruses and the trees and the flowers, right? So just saying, citruses are uplifting, trees are grounding. Think roots, think strong, right? Trees, and think longevity. Trees live forever. Well, they don't, but they live a whole lot longer than we do. And then think flowers, just relaxing. So citrus oils, they are going to be uplifting to our mood. Bergamot is sometimes called the oil of radiant sunshine. It can help bring joy, cheer, and a feeling of being young, being invincible. Do you remember how you felt when you were young? You're like, I can do that. You saw something and you saw the the Olympic gymnasts in the Olympics, right? And you're like, oh, I could grow up to be a gymnast, or you could grow up to be a firefighter or a ballerina or a movie star or a superhero, whatever. Like, you just knew, I can do that. I can do it. Bergamot, it helps bring back that youthful confidence And don't you love children? I mean, okay, so my youngest right now is 5, and his name is Xander. And I'll say, Xander, you're so cute. And he's like, uh-huh. And I'll be like, you are so handsome. And he's like, uh-huh. And I'm like, you're so good. And he's like, uh-huh. Right? He knows it. He feels it. He doesn't say, oh, no, I'm not. Oh, quit saying that. It's so not true. He doesn't think in his mind, I'm not. He still has that seed that we all come down with, that belief that we are good. We're powerful. We're sent to bless the world. Like, that's how we all come down. And then life hits us with a lot of different things, and we lose it to some extent, but there's things that we can do to get it back. And bergamot essential oil is one of them. So, okay, so this is super cool about bergamot. Okay, I love this thing about bergamot. Okay, so it is high in linalool, Linalool. Linalool, a component of some essential oils. Now, linalool, the other one that we're always going to remember that is super high in linalool is lavender. And linalool is that thing, it's just going to help you relax. It's like the spa oil. It's like the go to bed nighttime oil. I'm cash. I'm calm. I'm not stressing. It's like the turtle in Finding Dory, or the turtle in Finding Nemo. Just like, man, we got this. Don't worry. It's, yeah, that type of thing. So linalool, that's the thing that's like that. Which is why people love lavender for that reason. Well, bergamot is super high in linalool too. So it's just to be a chill, man, let's not worry, right? That Hakuna Matata, don't worry, right? Okay, you can tell I have children, a lot of children, and so I've seen a lot of Disney movies. Anyway, so, but the other thing, so you're chilling with this linalool that's in bergamot essential oil, right? And then, but it's a citrus, so you're gonna chill, and you're gonna chill and be relaxed. So you're gonna be like, yeah, you know what? So it's gonna help you, like if you're afraid of failure, if you're afraid of trying new things, it's gonna relax you, let you just like, why not? Why not give it a try? Why not try something new? Like, what could it hurt, right? So, anyway, super good oil to help you feel motivated and help release those fears. Because sometimes when we have fears, we don't want to try anything. That linalool is going to calm those fears down. And then the citrus oil is going to uplift you, and you're going to feel like, maybe I can. Why not try? Why not try? Anyway, so here it comes, back to some of the other things. Bergamot is a very good oil to help bring us back into balance. It's great if you just had one of those days, right? And you're feeling frazzled and you're feeling beat up by the world, right? And you're like, what else can go wrong? What else can go wrong? If you're starting to think to yourself, oh my gracious, what else can go wrong today? That's your indication that maybe you need a little bergamot oil. Okay. It's great to diffuse at night. If you've just had so much going on that day and your nerves are shattered, oh my goodness, if you've had one of those days, diffuse it. Pop it a few drops into your diffuser, start diffusing it, turn it on, or take a beautiful warm relaxing bath. Get like a 1/4 cup of Epsom salts, put a couple drops, I would say like 5 drops of bergamot in it, and just let that relax you and let the cares of the day just melt away. Okay? You can diffuse it. Oh, Caleb, can you please pull me the bergamot oil? You can diffuse it. You can use it topically. You can use it internally. Now, here is the little warning that I need to give you about citrus oils, okay? And that is that every single citrus oil, except for green mandarin, has a component in it that makes your skin more sensitive to burn. So, I'm not gonna take my little bergamot and actually heard of someone who did this. So this is a major warning. I'm not going to take the bergamot because I love the scent and just spread it all over my arms and my face, you know, and then go to a tanning salon. Oh, I actually know someone who did that. They got so burned. Okay, you can't do that. Don't put this on your skin where it's going to show. And go out and tan, go out in the sun, go to the beach. That's going to be a no-no. You're not going to do that with any of the citrus oils. You can with green mandarin. But, I mean, I don't even know why someone would put green mandarin on and then go out in the sun. But can I put this on my feet and go out in the sun? Uh-huh. Can I put it on my heart area and go out in the sun? Yes, I can. Can I put it on my stomach, you know, maybe for some digestive health and go out in the sun? Yeah, as long as I'm not wearing a bikini, which I don't wear bikinis, but just saying. So you can put it anywhere where you're not going to be out in the sun and you're going to be just fine. Now, bergamot it tastes so good. It tastes great. And so you can actually put bergamot in your water. Now, can two little warnings on that one. So can you put any essential oil that doTERRA makes into your water? No. Some plants are made to be ingested and some plants are not made to be ingested. And the very, very super easy way to tell if you can ingest a doTERRA essential oil is you will have something called the supplement facts on your bottle. And it's just going to look like the supplement facts on your cereal box, and it's going to tell you how to use it. 1 drop in like 4 ounces of water or whatever. Anyway, and then it will also say for internal use. So if your bottle of doTERRA oils does not have a supplement facts on it and it does not say for internal use, don't use it internally, right? The other little caveat or warning that I want to say is all essential oils on the market are not created the same. Like, they are not. And I guess I should have shut that back door so you could hear the airplane, but whatever. Too late now. Actually, Caleb, can you go shut that back door? We have some jets that kind of overfly our area every once in a while, which I love because they're so protective to us, but they can be a little loud at times. Anyway, so the other thing I wanted to tell you about, that all essential oils are not created the same, right? They're not. And so I would only ever recommend using doTERRA essential oils internally. Now you're going to say, why? I think that's a little prejudice, but is the kitchen window shut too? Anyway, and I'll say, well, this is why. Because doTERRA third-party tests every single batch of oils. Not like every other batch, but every single batch of essential oils. And you can go to a site called Source to You, and they print the batch number on the bottom of every single bottle of oil. You can go to a site called Source to You and type in your batch number and see exactly which tests were run on your oils and, get this, and the results of those tests. What other company is that transparent, right? What other company is that committed to pursuing what is pure? Anyway, so yes, you can use doTERRA Bergamot essential oil internally. I love putting a few drops in my water and drinking it down. So just like, so remember how bergamot, some people call it the oil of radiant sunshine? You know, when you're sitting out, it's a sunny day and you're outside, don't you just feel good? Like that vitamin D, there's something in the sun that actually works with our body and uplifts us and makes our immune system stronger. So bergamot can help us feel that same happy, that same calm, that same, you know what? Life is good. Okay. Bergamot. Remember how I said it was relaxing with the linalool? Well, the nice thing, and it's uplifting. So the nice thing about bergamot is it can help us love ourselves better. We can relax. We don't have to beat ourselves up for all of our faults or all of our little quirky things that other people don't get. And sometimes we're like, Anyway, all of our quirky things, we can stop. I love this part. Did you know that you didn't have to compare yourself to anyone else? Like, you can just be your own awesome you. You can just let your beautiful brand of light shine out to the world. Forget about what everyone else is doing and pursue what you feel like your mission in life is. And it doesn't matter if, like, other people don't get your mission in life. That doesn't matter. You know, your mission in life is between you and God, right? And Bergamot, it can help us remember that we weren't put down to be the same as everyone else. I was put down to be me, and you were put down to be you, and I have one mission in life, and you have a completely other mission in life. And as we are both, you know, pursuing our missions in life, the world is a better place. It's a better place because of you pursuing your mission in life. Okay, and Bergamot can help us with that. You know what? We don't have to be comparing. Let's just drop the comparison. I know, you've all heard this, but I'm just going to say it anyway. They do say that comparison is the thief of joy. So let's just, like, stop the comparison if we can. I know. Okay. It can help us love and accept life with its changes and surprises, and remind us that there is a gift in every aspect of life if we have eyes to see and appreciate it. So if you're upset because other people appear to, okay, so it's a very, very good jealousy oil too. So if you're upset because someone got the promotion that you wanted and you didn't get it, or someone had the baby that you really wanted that you didn't get, or someone is married and you're not married, or someone, whatever, we all have dreams in life, right? And we all don't get all of our dreams, at least not right now. And so sometimes when we see other people getting the dream that we had, we're like, So if you tend to be that way, or if you're sometimes that way, like maybe most of the time we're not that way, but sometimes we are, get your Bergamot out. Let that little loot, and it just relax you. Realize that we can celebrate other people's accomplishments, that helps us to feel better. That helps us become better people. And you know what? As we keep working toward our own accomplishments, we'll get them too. We will. Eventually. I'm certain. You can bank on it. Anyway. And if we don't get them on this earth, I don't think that this earth is like the only thing. I don't think we die and we're dead forever. And even if that was really the case, like even if it was the case, which is not, but if we died and we were dead forever, what would it even matter that we didn't get the job or whatever, right? Because we're dead. But that's not what I believe is going to happen. But I believe that we go on and we live eternally. We live forever. And if we don't get our dreams met in this life, like, who cares? We have all of the next life. We have all of eternity. And you know what? God, who is all-powerful, I'm going to guess, he's going to make sure that as we've loved on him, that we're going to be happy. I know that. Okay, so, Bergamot, the oil of self-acceptance, self-worth. It can help us see our own self-worth. It can help us see the worth in life. Okay, so they say that Bergamot is a abundance oil. And you're like, an abundance oil? Like what? Do you just like spray it in the air and all this money comes to you? Wow, wouldn't that be so cool? Like, that would be so cool, but that's not the way it works. But this is how it works, which I love, okay? So, Bergamot, it can help us remember that we're awesome, that we're great. It can help us relax about our faults. It can help uplift us. And that combination helps us to remember, you know, we're good. And sometimes people get paid what they think they're worth. Some people work in really low paying jobs because they're like, no one's going to hire me. I don't have the skills that it needs. I'm never going to be good enough for that job that I really, really want. I'm never going to be good enough. And so they just stay in like these low paying jobs when in all reality, if they just had confidence in themselves and if they just worked and they maybe improved their education, you know, what did that person need to do to get there? Let me go chat with them, you know, and we can, as we think we're worth more, we work to raise what we're getting, what we're bringing into our lives. And so in that's the way that bergamot is the abundance oil. Now, as I was thinking of abundance, I was thinking that some of us have some misconceptions. So I wanted to give us all some affirmations that we can be saying to bring more abundance into our life. So the first one is, I am worthy of financial abundance. Or maybe I'm worthy of love abundance. I'm worthy of intellectual idea abundance. Whatever abundance you're trying to bring into your life. I'm just going to do this financial but you can do whatever abundance you're trying to bring into your life. I want financial abundance. Can we just say that to the world? You know, I want financial abundance. I do. I want to be rich. I want to have a lot of money, because with a lot of money, I can do amazing things and I can help a whole lot of people in life. So I want financial abundance to flow it my way, right? Let's say that. Let's own our desires. Let's quit putting down our desires, or quit letting other people, what's wrong with being rich, right? What's wrong? Nothing. It's rich wealth. It just gives you a power to act, a greater power to act for the good. If I'm more rich, I can help you. I can help you and you and you and you and that cause and that cause and that cause and that cause more. I want that power to help more things. So I want to be rich. Okay. And the other thing, maybe to do this affirmation. If I had more financial abundance, I would do so much to help the world, right? I would do so much to bless the world. I like the word bless better. So bergamot can help us clear out the negative thoughts and the thoughts that we're not worthy, and help us realize, you know what? We are worthy. We are worthy. We are capable. We can go for our dreams. Okay. So when I was studying some abundance affirmations, some people said, oh, always keep like $100 in your bill that you never spend it, and have this affirmation that you always think in your mind. Like if you've always thought, you know what, I don't have enough money, I am broke, just keep the $100 in your bill so that you're not broke and you're like, I always have money. I always have money, right? Just don't spend it. I don't like keeping $100 in my wallet. What I like doing is I like keeping some cash in my wallet, like much lower bills, but a good amount of cash in my wallet, and then just replacing it if I do spend it. But I always have money. I always have money. Maybe a affirmation. Oh, I have a hair on me. Anyway, maybe an affirmation that you want to say to yourself. Oh my goodness. It just, I was just thinking of an affirmation and I totally forgot the affirmation. Just came into my head. It was super cool and it just went back out. Anyway, this is the one. I'm glad I wrote it down. I always have enough money for my needs. I always have enough for my needs. Let's start saying that. If I always have enough for our needs, if we start saying that to ourselves enough, I feel like our mind is going to be like, well, I got to make this come true. That's what she believes. Let's, what do we need to do to really make that happen? Right? Okay. And then the other thing, when you're saying, I always have enough for our needs, you know what? Let's actually go and do the work to make that happen. Let's start paying ourselves like the 10% out of our paychecks and building up our savings accounts. So we have a 1 month and then a 3 month and then maybe a 1 year savings account, right? And so we have a financial cushion so that some of the financial worries that we've had are now gone away because we've built up our bank account and we have that financial cushion. I'm capable of building a financial cushion. Maybe that's the affirmation I want to say to myself. Maybe that's the affirmation you want to say to yourself while you're diffusing your bergamot. Anyway, bergamot. Getting off the financial part or the abundance part. It's great to use when you're meditating. It can help us to relax and look at our unique gifts, what we've been what God has given us, even just our blessings. It's a great count your blessings oil. Bergamot is great to diffuse in the house when it feels dark or dingy or heavy. It can help distill the darkness and the unwanted or heavy energy. So bergamot, it's really going to be good to put on just to clear the space. If you had an argument in your house, you know what? Let's just relax. Let's just get everyone to relax. Let's uplift everyone's mood, and then maybe people can come together again and feel better. Bergamot can encourage us to release anger and pain that we've held back. It is super good for those people who hide their emotions with cheerfulness. So you know what? You know some of those people that you're like, how are you doing? They're like, oh, great, 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 right? Life is great. Well, you know what? We all have issues. We all have problems. Life isn't always great. So if all you're getting from this one person is that life is great, you know what? Let's be those type of people that are a little bit more authentic. You know, most of life is great, but I have this problem that I'm dealing with. You know, I could really use your prayers on it. Or what do you think about this? Or what wisdom can you share on this? Or our life, you know, I've really been feeling sad lately, and I just don't even know how to get out of it. You know, let's be authentic with where we are. Bergamot can help with that. Help us calm those fears that if we're authentic, people won't love us. They won't think as much about us. Help that little loo and that bergamot is going to help calm those fears. And that citrus oil, the uplifting oil, is going to be like, you know what? Why not just try expressing your real thoughts and feelings? See what happens. Maybe you're going to gain some friends that way. Okay. Bergamot, because of the linen loo, it's especially good to diffuse or put on before going out on like a date, a night on the town. It can help us just release the cares of work, the cares of home, the cares of the day, and just be excited for a new experience. Just I don't need to deal with that. I'm taking a vacation from my problems, like they say in What About Bomb. Just take a vacation from your problems and go on, have a new experience. Your problems, if they're real problems, they'll be waiting for you when you get back, but you will be so much better to deal with them because you took a vacation for a bit. Okay, bergamot can help relieve feelings of anger, nervous depression, anxiety. Bergamot is a specific oil recommended for those that are people that a lot of people tell their problems to, and so you just feel like the weight on your shoulders on, oh my gracious, how can I help? How can I help? How can I help? Wish I could help more, right? And so you feel like this. Sometimes you feel like this weight on your shoulders, and so bergamot can help with that. It can help us realize, again, relax and realize we don't have to solve everyone's problems. We don't. That person, we want to help and we can, but that person, that's their problems, and they will become stronger as they learn how to solve those problems too. Okay. Bergamot can be a very good essential oil to use in any emotional crisis because it's going to calm it down. It's going to bring in a little bit more cheer. And it's great for those who have been convalescing after a long or serious illness. Bergamot, I've learned that, I didn't know this, well, I learned it this year or last year, but it's great to help people who have eating disorders, and it's also good for people who have addictions. You can diffuse it, you can apply it to the bottoms of your feet, and I think why, right? Calming, uplifting. What addiction wouldn't that help? Oil of self-acceptance, right? So many times people who are dealing with addictions, whether it's drug addiction or alcohol addiction, whether it's a food addiction or pornography, right? Smoking, whatever, anger, whatever. These addictions make us, or them, whoever, these addictions make people feel bad about themselves. Maybe that's one of the worst parts of the addiction, because they feel bad about themselves and then they want to self-soothe, so they go to that addiction for the fix, and then they feel worse, so they want to self-soothe, so they go to the addiction for the fix, right? Bergamot. Remember all those things that I said, how it helps us remember that we're wonderful? It helps us to relax. It helps us to feel more uplifted. Are you seeing how bergamot can be helpful when it comes to addictions? Okay. I watched a clip by this woman who has her doctorate in psychology and is a licensed clinical social worker, and she was talking about a study that her name was Daniel. Okay, that's super easy to remember. Daniel. And don't put the S on the last name. Anyway, and what she recommended, what people did in her study, is they put 1 drop of bergamot oil, just one drop of bergamot oil on the palm of their hand. Sometimes true comes out. That's fine. No worries. She rubbed it all over their hands, and then they would just smell the oil, taking deep breaths for 30 seconds, 4 times a day. She had the people in her experiment, in her study, did it at 8, at noon, at 4, and at 8. Now, this study was studying if essential oils could help for PTSD, right? Post-traumatic stress disorder, people in the military, people who have had horrendous things happen to them, you know, maybe even family members of addicts, right? That can be dealing with an addict in your life can be so traumatizing. Anyway, so, but there's a lot of people who could be traumatized. And so, if that's you or someone you know doing this, anyway, they found that doing this exercise, 2 minutes, 30 seconds, right, 4 times a day with bergamot oil really, really helped to just relieve that trauma, just to relieve it and to help it leave our systems. Now, I have a theory on that, and one of my theories is that I know that we have reflexology points on our ears, on our hands, and on our feet. So when you're taking that bergamot oil, you're rubbing it on your hands, you're hitting all of those systems, all of those reflexology points. You are benefiting every organ and system in your body to work more efficiently. And I would probably say, because I believe that physical prayer so much with emotional, that if our physical reflexology points are on our hands, I'm guessing that's a really good place too for our emotional reflexology points. So putting that over your hands, smelling them, getting that essential oil into your system. It's an amazing study. I will put her study. Wow, she's good. Anything by Daniel. I mean, I'm buying the book today. I'm buying more than one copy because I'm giving it to all my mental health worker friends. Like, her study is amazing. Her book, I've seen her talk before. Her book is amazing. So, anyway, so bergamot essential oil, not just great for addictions, also great for post-traumatic stress disorder, which to me says even if you don't have that major stress and you just have minor stress, bergamot essential oil is going to be good for that. Now, okay, this is where my poem comes in. I'm super excited about my poem. Listen to this last one, or last two. So, as a citrus oil, it has a cleansing effect because citruses are just known for cleaning things out. You can spray, I mean, they're super great to put into your cleaning sprays that you put on your counter, but they're so good at cleaning your systems. So, it can help clean away limiting beliefs. It's great for those who tend to approach life with a pessimistic attitude, with an attitude that's like, I don't think that's going to work, or there's no reason to even try, it's not going to work. Like, do you have those people in your life? I'm usually like the opposite way. We can do this. Let's go. We can do this. But there's some people who approach life the other way. And I'm not saying that one approach to life is better. I'm not saying that. But one approach to life might get you further. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to go there. But I'm just saying, if you want to approach a life, I'll just say it this way. If you want to approach life more optimistically, maybe we can do this. We can do this. Maybe we can do this, you know? Put a maybe in there. I have this poem that I just love. Okay, so I want to read it to you now. It is by Edward Albert Guest. He sounds British to me. I'm sorry, I didn't look up who he was, but he just kind of sounds British to me. But it definitely has like the American attitude that we, America, known as a country that has the attitude, we can do anything, right? Okay. Somebody said that it couldn't be done, but he with a chuckle replied that maybe it couldn't, but he would be one who wouldn't say so till he tried. So he buckled right in with a trace of a grin on his face, and if he worried, he hid it. He started to sing as he tackled the thing that couldn't be done, and he did it. Somebody scoffed, "Oh, you'll never do that. At least no one has ever done it." But he took off his coat and he took off his hat, and the first thing we knew, he'd begun it. With a lift of his chin and a bit of a grin, without any doubting or quitting, he started to sing as he tackled the thing that couldn't be done, and he did it. There are thousands that tell you it cannot be done. There are thousands who prophesy failure. There are thousands to point out to you one by one the dangers that wait to assail you. But just buckle in with a bit of a grin. Just take off your coat and go to it. Just start into seeing as you tackle the thing that cannot be done, and you'll do it. I just feel like we have this incredible legacy of, I'm in America. So in America, we have this incredible legacy of our founding fathers who heard, oh, the British, they control, they have the biggest, strongest army in the world. Who thinks that we can free ourselves from that? Because we were being oppressed here. Well, according to America, we are being oppressed here and they weren't letting our voice be heard, being taxed without representation, right? And did we care that people thought we couldn't do it? No, we're not going to live as slaves, and we're going to do it. I'm sure if you thought, you could see example after example after example in history of people who said it was impossible and people who did it. Thomas Edison, right? One of our boys has the middle name, Marshall has the middle name of Edison because we just love Thomas Edison. After he failed, he had tried like thousands of things to make a light bulb, and they're like, well, you failed. And he's like, I didn't fail, I just found 1,000 things or more that didn't work, right? I'll put the quote if I can find it in the comments. But you don't fail till you give up trying. You don't fail, okay? If you feel like you should be doing something, you stick to it. When I feel like I should be doing something, I'm not going to let anyone dissuade me from doing it. If that's where I feel like my mission in life should go. If I feel like something is possible that's good, I'm going to keep working to bring that good in. And I just know as we keep working, we're going to get where we want to get. Either in this life or next, right? Anyway, okay. Bergamot, it blends very well with other citrus oils, especially neroli bouquet. So, which is a flower oil. Petitgrain comes from the twigs of the bitter orange tree. Neroli blossoms come from the blossoms of the bitter orange tree. And then you have bergamot. It's a beautiful combination. You can blend it with grapefruit if you want a 1-2 punch. Grapefruit is all about honoring your body, and bergamot is all about honoring your gifts. So it's a beautiful combination. Smells so good. You can also blend it with rose, jasmine, cinnamon, bergamot. It's a friend that plays so well with so many of the other essential oils. So that's some of the gifts of bergamot essential oil. Just reminding you that the diffuser blend that we're diffusing the entire week is 2 drops of bergamot oil, the oil of self-acceptance, oil of radiant sunshine, whatever you want to call it, 2 drops of thyme, the oil of releasing and forgiving. Just remember, thyme heals all things eventually. And the oil, 2 drops of frankincense, the king of oils, the oil of truth, a super protective oil. It's a beautiful blend. I was diffusing it. Well, I'm diffusing it right now. The affirmation, well, the music for this entire week is, it's all about the Neis. So it's all about the miracle. And the affirmation for today is, I am craving the goodness in life. Allow yourself to crave the goodness. Allow yourself to want the good, the beautiful, the upworthy, the uplifting, the praiseworthy. And then go and achieve it. It's like go. I know you can do it. Go. Anyway, and then the affirmation for this entire week is, I expect to see miracles. I know there are miracles that are happening every day. Look for the miracles in your life. Look for God working in your life and record it so you don't forget it. Record it for yourself. Record it for your posterity. All of that said, I am Suzanne Williams with Essential Oils, Health Matters, and Living the Wholesome Life, reminding us all that we all have this incredible power in us with God to make it a great day. Bye-bye.